Alright, tomorrow's the day we're planning on taking the chickens to the processor. And this is how I'm planning on getting them down there. It is about a 2-hour drive on the interstate to where we're going. And like I said before, it's the only USDA certified chicken processor for the state of Kentucky that I know of. So, but this is my plan because I don't have a topper or cattle hauler or anything like that. Just got my truck here, and these are 8-foot cattle panels, also known as utility panels. I got them at Tractor Supply. I want to say they were 10 bucks a piece, and all I've done is overlap them, put the bottoms basically facing each other. The bottom has where the holes are smaller and closer together, but this is where they overlap. I actually got 3 spots where the bars overlap perfectly. I'm going through now and I'm zip tying them, tighten those down, and this is going to slide up over the truck, and it hangs just a little bit over the edge here. I've also put down a tarp in the truck. There's some mulch in there, and then I put in a couple blocks. You can use bricks, whatever. This is to hold the tarp in place for the ride down. Say they all go up in that corner, I don't want the tarp flying up and then them not coming back over here and realizing they got more room and staying huddled up. So I got a block in each corner. There's a pile of mulch over there. Like I said, this is going to get slid all the way up, and then I'm going to take the remainder of the tarp that's hanging off, throw it over it, and then my ratchet straps I'm just going to hook to the wheel well and go over it so it helps hold the tarp in place. And then I got one of those fancy spider web bungee cord things. I'm going to put that over top of it as well, and maybe another couple bungee cords here and there. I want to make sure I got plenty of redundancy so I don't have to worry about anything coming apart or coming off. That's the reason I'm putting all 3 of these. I'm going to probably every other put 3 zip ties all the way across. Alright, well that's that for now, and then I'll show you here in a minute when I get this done, and then if it's not too dark, I'll go ahead and show you the part where we actually get the chickens loaded up. We're going to go ahead and load them up tonight once it gets a little cooler out, and I'm taking them first thing in the morning. So we'll see how the light is, and I might get a shot in the morning of them loaded up. I'm not sure. Alright, well here's what it looks like. So I hooked the 2 ratchet straps and 1 bungee cord across here, just in case. I mean, it's a lot more than I need. I did a couple extra bungee cords to help hold the tarp down. That way, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a cool morning, but I'm more worried about the shade for keeping them cool. I don't want a lot of wind on them blowing them around either. And that's, you can see there's still a pretty good gap left there. I did want to make sure I left some. I might end up pulling this up a little bit to like here, just to keep the back open for the airflow, but I think that strip's going to be more than enough. It's just it's 24 birds, I think, so it's not a whole lot of birds. But there it is. There's a little, put that all over there. I'm going to go for a ride now and do a little quick test drive and see how it goes. And then, like I said, once it gets a little bit cooler, we'll load up the birds. And the other good thing about this, the tailgate will open and shut with this on there. So my plan is when I get to the processor, I can just drop the tailgate. I can put a box here or something and corral them out, and hopefully not have a horrible time trying to load them. I may end up taking some of this apart, some of the bungee cords and stuff off, using the tarp to kind of force the last few out. I also take a net with me, or you know, a stick or something to kind of move them around. But I think it'll work out pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna go do a test drive and see if there's any issues.